That's right. Play today's BetMate. It's a £600 pot, and it's a featured match today. It's the 2 o'clock fixtures of Manchester United. I'll show you right now. Get on both up. Manchester United versus Brighton and Leicester versus Brentford. There's a £600 pot. There's a different entry fees as well. There's an entry fee of £1, £3 and £5. Obviously, the difference of the amount that you put in is the difference of the pot that you can play. Now, all you've got to do is pick 7 players between all 4 sides, and I'll try and show you mine if I can get it on screen. If I can't, I'll show you off of my phone in a second. But it's quite, there's my team there you go. It's quite simple. I've gone for David De Gea in goal, Johnny Evans and Ben Mee. I've gone captain of James Maddison. By the way, it's fantasy football rules, so captain gets you double points. Vice captain gets you 1.5 points as well. Bruno Fernandes, I've gone with next to Maddison. I've gone Jamie Vardy and Trossard, because you have to pick a player from each side, and you're only allowed to pick 4 players from the same side. You've got a pick of 4 players as well on the bench, 1 from each position of goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and forward. I've gone for Danny Ward, Wan-Bissaka, Ericsson and Welbeck. So that's what I'm going, and that starts, I think you have to be in that before 5-2. I think that's the last time you can play. So if you want to join me at BetMate, use my code at the top, which will get you £5 in free bets as well. You use the sign-up code LeeChappy5, but you can also use the link that's in the chat right now. It's penned in the chat, and it will take you straight to the App Store or the Google Play Store, whichever one you've got. And it's a complete free download, and you can play some of the pots for free. So thank you to BetMate for sponsoring today's content. BetMate and Chappy crossed. Right, let's go. How are we all doing? It's been a while. I was meant to do this yesterday after coming back off my Jolly Bobs. I am peeling like a snake's skin. I hope you're all doing well. I do apologise I've not seen you for a while. But, look, I'm here now. We're going to try and put the prediction show together with a new graphical interface that I've created. Look at this bad boy. Now, the only thing I haven't worked on is the actual some of the player circles are slightly out, and yes, they haven't got their new kits because the players circles haven't been released. The player photos from the Premier League, because that's where these are from. Shout out to Mad About Foxes for getting those to me. They are not ready yet, so we have got last year's kits on the circle, so don't call me out. It is what it is. We're working with some old player circles, but how are we all doing? Let me know in the chat. Now, I can't get your chats up on screen either, which I'm working on as we speak. I might have to jump over to the watch-along graphics to get the chat. Let's see if I can do that now. Copy that, and let's go back over and see if I can paste that in. Hopefully that has worked. I don't know. We'll soon see. And I'll be able to get your chats on screen in a second. Like I say, I do apologise. I'm trying my very, very best with a very limited amount of time that I've had. Something happened in the family last night. As soon as we walked in, Sarah's nan's not very well, basically. Now, that's all I'm going to get into it. So, I unpacked everything. Yes, the chats should be propping up anytime now, to be fair. Let's try again now. And I'll get back to the chats. Now, there is a vote on what... Hey, the chats are up. Let's have a look at you guys that are in. MDS is here. Big up to you, MDS. Claire is also in the chat. Big up, MDS. Hope you're well, my man. Please don't get injured, anyone. Please, I'm begging you. I know, I've seen some dodgy thing. Hey, up. Why is Vestergaard... That's a strange one. Why is Vestergaard gone above the chat box? The chat box is looking a little weird. Not, I don't know. Let's have a look and see if we can sort this out. I'm still here. Where's the chat? There you go. There's the chats. Right. So, where was we? Winksy's here. Big up, Winksy. How are you? Leicester top club, says Z. Hey up, RG Bags. Hey Lee, I'm an Arsenal fan. Curious to hear how you're feeling ahead of the game. How important you think keeping Fofana and Tielemans is ahead of this season? To be honest with you, I think Fofana only goes if Chelsea throw in £100 million. By the way, also a new feature here on the channel is if you get your phone, scan the QR code. It will also take you to the app. That is my personal QR code as well, so I will get the download for it. So please do that as well. Does anyone know where I can what I can watch this on? You're going to have to find that online, my pal. I can't give it. Hey up, Treacle, how are you? Hope you're well, my man. I know you had a bad week without me, but I'm back. Still got the computer on life support then. No. The computer's good, my man. Well, it should be. The computer should be good. Does anyone know how I can watch the game? You're going to have to search it online, my man. I'm going to be watching it later regardless, but I don't really want to... Don't want to spill the beans, but let's remove some of the player circles and let's try and let's put this team together. So we will remove all the players and we'll start afresh for this season. No Ricardo, out till 2023. How worried are you with Ricardo out? Harvey Barnes slightly injured. How worried are you that this is almost karma for not signing players? How are you feeling about this season? If we don't sign any more players, are we screwed? Let me know in the chat. Lee, you are making me cry. Why is Lookman there? No, it's fine. It's all of the old graphic player circles. They are all going. Don't worry. Lookman is not going to be there. He has gone. Who else has gone? Schmeichel's gone. He's going to be deleted as well. I don't know if I got the heart. Yeah, he's gone. Who else? There's a few more in there, but they're the two important ones. Dan Pereira is unlucky. I know. I think he is going to be... Unfortunately, I think he's now going to be injury prone. He's going to be one of our most injury prone players going forwards. It is what it is. But let's have a look at the formation that you've picked. You've gone with the typical 4-3-2-1 formation. So we will pick a 4-3-2-1. Now then... This is the question. Goalkeeper. Who do you want in goal? Who do you think is going to go? Goalkeeper. Are we going Ward or are we going Iversen? If I've spelt that right. Who is the... I know Ward is the new number 1. I believe he's been given the number 1 shirt. But the named 25 players, I believe, thanks to Owen Palmer Atkin from BBC Radio, he's put... LCFC have given numbers 27 player this season, including 2 new first-team keepers, Iversen and Stolarczyk. There's no first-team numbers for another of academy products. You'd assume the club are looking at loan deals. Ward, Iversen, Stolarczyk, Castagna, Ricardo, Evans, Fofana, Justin, Barnes, Vardy, Maddison, Albrighton, Iheanacho, Amate, Daka, KDH, Mendy, Ndidi, Pratt, and Soumare. That's already 20 places gone. Under 21 players, with Fofana now counting over a 21, it only leaves Luke Thomas left as the only player who counts as an under 21. So he's in the squad because he's under 21, so he can come in at any point. This is because he was born after the 1st of January 2001. With Kasper leaving, it means Leicester now have 6 players to fit into 5 spaces, with Tielemans, Soyuncu, Bertrand, Vestergaard, Perez and Chowdhury, which have all been linked with moves away. So your 25-man squad is something along those lines. Dennis Prayat. All right, are you happy with that? Dennis Prayat. Barnes is dead, says MD. You lot are nuts, you know that. Barnes is dead, says MD. I thought Ward was injured. Don't look like it to me. Surely Ward. I think Ward. Let's have a look at the voting. Danny Ward is the man to get in the sticks for you lot. You lot have voted Danny Ward in. Let's slot him into the chat. I'm gonna have to work the kinks on the chat because it's covering the graphics. Maybe I need to go there. There you go. So we can get the footballers still in. So Danny Ward will go in goal, apparently, from you guys. So we'll slot him into goal and see what we come up with. Right, now Ricardo Pereira is out again. So that surely leaves Timothy Castagna to go right back, I assume. Let's have a look what you guys are going to say on that one. I'll stick the poll in because James Justin's fit as well, isn't he? So there's a chance of him going right back or Amate even. He could go right back. He has played right back a few times. So we'll go with right backs with Castagna. I'll slot Justin in just because I can. We'll also go with, who did I say? Castagna, Justin, and Amate. And I'm going to do this because, you know, you guys love Michael Brighton, but he has played right back before. So I'll throw him in as well. You guys can pick. Now, who's excited for the game first of all? Because it's at 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock kickoff. And yes, we have been replaced with Manchester United's game, but who cares? I will find it, and I will be bringing you a watch-along show. Yes, that's right. I will be doing a watch-along. I am waiting for Winksy to send me the form so I can create the next stream with it as well. So get those votes in on who you want at right back. I reckon you guys are going to go for Castagna. Let's have a look at the votes. Yeah, I was right. 82% so far voting for Timothy Castagna to go at right back. I am not surprised one bit. I'll slot him in at the minute. I won't finish that just yet. Keep voting, get those votes in, but it looks like a landslide vote for Timothy Castagna. Any questions while we're waiting for that? Danny, you beautiful beast, says red-faced. Is Danny here? I've not seen him. Oh, you mean Danny Ward? Okay, I'll let you off. Thought Danny was in the chat for a second. Ward just come back from injury. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, Lee, long time no see, says Sam in the chat. And how much did we sell Danny Ward to use again? How much did we sell Danny Ward to use again? Ow, my head hurts. I don't know what you mean by that. How much did we sell him? No, I don't know what you mean. Repost that in a different way. I have no idea what that is. I love Schmeichel, but I think this would be the season where Ward would start over him anyway, says Chris. I don't know. I mean, that's a bit harsh. I thought Schmeichel's distribution was shocking, and we know that. We've said that time and time again on this channel. But as a keeper, he was solid. Well, he had a bit of a dip. Don't get me wrong. He had a dip with you know, commanding his area, especially at the start of the season. Absolutely shocking set piece situation. I have no idea what was going on, but overall, as a keeper, he's been bloody brilliant. And you're going to find it hard to find a keeper that was as solid as Kasper Schmeichel. Let's never forget his FA Cup heroics at the end there as well. I think it was a Mason Mount save, wasn't it? Unbelievable. The strength on those wrists and shoulders to tip that away, full pelt. I'll never forget. Iverson will take the goalkeeper, says Radical. And now it's an 82% landslide, so we're going to leave Castagna in, which moves on to our next position. We're going to go with left back, which would be a James Justin, a Thomas, or Bertrand. I doubt will play. I can put him in, but you lot ain't gonna vote Bertrand, and I doubt he'll play anyway. Let's be realistic. It's between Justin and Thomas. Let's be real. Let's just do it that way. Lee, it's Ward, not Slater. Yeah, no, I thought that. Why did you only 1 mil for Kasper? I think maybe his age. I have no idea. Maybe he just wanted to go, and Leicester thought, yeah, we're going to remove that £6 million wage bill, because that's what it was. It was I think it was ridiculous. It was something like, it's like 120 grand or something a week. You times that by 5.2, and you get 6.5 mil. So 6.5 mil wage bill released. So maybe they just seen that and thought, okay, he can go. Lee, have you watched HITC7's video about Leicester transfer lack? Sure, we know the most part, but some of the stats were shocking. Yeah, I've not seen it. I've been on my Jolly Bobs the last week and a bit. So I didn't even get to watch the football last night, to be fair. Although I have watched some of Match of the Day this morning. I've seen that Forest lost nice, and they were crap against Newcastle, which was great to see. And I've seen some other bits and bobs as well. I've seen the Aston Villa game as well. So I have seen a few bits, but I didn't get to see all of it. I've seen Fulham, Mitrovic get past Van Dijk, first player to get past him and then get brought down for a penalty. So it's good to see that not the downfall, because it's not the downfall of Liverpool, but just it's good to see that finally things are starting to change. Maybe things are starting to shift in the Premier League in all different ways, because Bournemouth are here and they shocked, Aston Villa, and you've got the likes of Fulham holding out previous reigning sort of champions of Liverpool, and it's good to see. It's what I want to see on the opening day of the Premier League. I think we need a new keeper, though. I don't have much faith in Ward. Neither do I, Lee. I'll be quite honest with you. But then I don't think he's had enough game time. In honestly, we've only ever seen him really in his sort of cup matches. Really, let's be realistic. So, did you see? Talking about Forest, did you see the set piece? Did you see the set piece? They swung it in. Mind you, they'd probably score against us with that because we're shit at defending them. But they've swung it in. There's about 8 million players running in all at the same time. The keeper just like, cheers. It was a shambles. Never mind. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, I think, is who you mean. I think he's one that we should definitely look at. Maybe that will be a part of a swapsy with Fofana. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But I don't think Fofana is going to stay loyal to this club for much longer already. He's going to use every club for a stepping stones to get to the top, and by rightly so. This is football. This is a short career. You get at the very top. You get 10 years at best. So. If he goes and he wants to go and we make £100 million or 85 plus a player or something, I think I'll take it. I don't want him to go. We don't need him to go right now. We really don't. But for that amount of money, I think, and it'd be silly, It'd be silly not probably to take it. I don't want him to go though. Don't take that, take my words out of context. I do not want him to go. You've missed the live stream. So have I, Jack. I have missed them too. I'm doing the watch along later. 2 hours time we will be live for the watch along. Right, let's see who got the vote for the left back position. Of course, James Justin. We'll slot him in as James Justin. There he is, my man, James Justin, coming in straight away. Let's close that down a minute to move that across. I can see what I'm doing now. Next poll: centre back partnership, or do you want to do singles? Should we do? We'll do centre backs together. So, are we doing Soyuncu, Evans? Are we doing Evans, Fofana? Are we doing Fofana, Soyuncu? Or Amate plus one of three above? Let's go. Let me know in the chat what you think of the centre-backs going to be. Winksy has sent me the watch-along graphic, so it looks like we are on the ball. I'm going to start creating a new stream for the next one while we are live. Just bear with me while I do. Maybe Winksy can do it. I don't know. Maybe not. But we will be live anyway, so it don't matter. You can just... I'll set it up in a bit. Let's have a look at that chat. We'll be fine. Our first team's still a top 6 side-ish. Keep the faith, says Damien. I think if we're fit... we're okay. If we're fit... Oh, a goal just went off on the graphics. I'm going to have to change them to there, I think, at this point. See what else is here. Barnes is out. That's correct. One of our transfer targets, Nathan Collins, was absolutely immense on this. Did I miss a chat from Richard Blackdog? Richard Blackdog's back in the chat. Richard, hope you're well, my man. Big win for the Spurs lot yesterday. Huge win, in fact. They absolutely battered Southampton. Did anybody see that Flores corner tactic? Yeah, we just mentioned that one, Lee. Was funny, to be fair. It had a lot of people laughing, big time. We haven't signed... we should have signed Benzema, the Southampton goalie. Well, not after yesterday's performance. That Fulham-Liverpool match was good, but Núñez scored 2 tappers. To be fair, though, me watching Núñez, he looked good. I'm not going to lie. He looked good. He looks like a good signing for them, you know. I'm not going to lie. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. We're laughing at Forest, but it would have worked against us, mate. It would have. Let's see who everyone wants in. Everyone wants Evans and Fofana in. So that's where we go. Evans and Fofana. Evans and Fofana. Probably the other way around, to be fair. Fofana would probably end up going there. Evans would go there. Right. So then, this is the one that I want to know. Wilfred Ndidi returning from an injury. I can't wait to see the man get back. Does he start as CDM? I think he does. I do. Wilfred Ndidi, Soumare, or you've got the likes of Mendy as well, might be in the squad. Who knows? Don't forget now we've got 5 substitutions as well, which is nice to see. Who is your CDM for today? Let me know in the chat. Spurs have been pretty good this season. They look good. Yes, they do. Lee, why are you literally liking this? Mate, look, he looked good. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a fan. He looked good. His movement, I watched the match of the day stuff for him, and his movement, he looked great. But I'm allowed to like footballers. I like football. You know, Ndidi any day of the week. Twice on Sunday, funny enough. We should play a 4-1-2-1-2. That's kind of what we are playing. That's kind of what we are playing. That's what we are. Let's have a look in a second anyway. See what you guys are saying. Ndidi, 93%. Soumare got 7% of the votes. We're going with Wilfred Ndidi. Returning into the CDM role will be Wilfred Ndidi. Slightly to the side, are we going to see the likes of Yuri Tielemans in front as box-to-box? I hope so. Lee, there is no left mid. That's right, there isn't. But we'll sort that out in a minute. Let's just, crack on to where we're going with. So, who are we going with next to Wilfred Ndidi? Are we going with our usual of Yuri Tielemans? Or would you prefer to put Ndidi as CDM on his own and go with Madders, KDH and Yuri? And change the formation slightly? Because we've got no wingers, bearing in mind. We really haven't. Do you want Tielemans and KDH or in front? Madders on the left, maybe. Let's see what you guys are saying. So if I stick in on the poll, if I go left side instead of left wing, I'll go left side mid, and we go Madders or KDH. I don't think Yuri will go there, but I'll stick him in anyway. I reckon so. I reckon it will be a diamond. Or Pratt or fourth. If you want Pratt to start, go with that. If you want Dennis Pratt to start, I can put him in. Have I even got his thing still? Yes, I have. Oh, there he is. Let's have a look. Matters KDH. I think KDH is the one. KDH there. I think KDH goes left. Me too. And KDH, it's going to be KDH. That's kind of what's going to happen. Let's have a look. MDS wants Pratt. Lee, we want Pratt or we riot. I don't think he's going to start, mate. He might do. It might be KD. Well, I'll put him in the next poll. Danny Ward. Isn't Danny Ward injured? Well, it's not said anything as such. It's not said that he is. So, and if he is injured, then it's Iverson, isn't it? There's only really 2 that's going to start. Let's be realistic. Stolarczyk isn't going to start, is he? Daka and Vardy up top. Mad pace against slow Brentford centre half, says Nicholas Louis. Yeah, potential. But we've already voted for that sort of like a 4-3-2-1, but we're going to have to switch it around a little bit because of the situation with left and right. But we'll work around that in a minute. Where are we going? So KDH wins the poll. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go on the right side, right mid, and we'll pop Madders in. Madders might be in the middle, up top. Madders. I think Dennis Pratt can play there. I think I've spelt his name wrong. There you go. Or Yuri. There you go. Pop that back in. Giorgio 1 foot in the house. Big up, mate. I told you last season I was going to make you a mod. So I'm going to make you a mod, my man. There you go. You are now a mod, George. I told you I was going to make you... I'm pretty sure I told you I was going to make you a mod a long time ago. Lee, ever thought of making more gaming live streams? Fall Guys is a good decision. Would love to see your reaction. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I would love to do some gaming stuff on this channel. I am a big gamer after all. I've been a gamer since I was about 3 years old. I've had every console release, I swear to God. The only ones I've not had, because I'm a dad now and it's just a bit more time consuming, I've not had the PlayStation 4 or 5. I've had the Xbox series still, but I've not had a PlayStation 4 or 5. I've skipped them too. That's what I've skipped. But I've had everything else since. I've had the Segas all the way up to, you know, when they stopped. And I've had all the Nintendos. Still got all the Nintendos. I've had all the PlayStation up to PS3. I've had all the Xbox series. I've had everything, really. As well as PC game as well. So, a diamond would be interesting. I don't think it would work. Who knows? Well, you guys are voting Madders. 42% want Maddison. But then, surely you want Maddison in front, don't you? Behind. Don't you want him behind? Or do you want two? Do you want Nacho and Vardy? Interesting. This is interesting. Let's see where we go. James Maddison has got the vote. So we'll stick Maddison on the right side. He's a little bit on the big side there. Let's make him a bit smaller. Okay, so Maddison's there. KDH is there. So next, that's 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 3 more players to go. So, Maddis should be Cam, but we can switch that in a minute. I want Nacho and Vardy up top again. Maddis should be Cam, says Lee. Well, you guys just voted him in on right, so let's just see where the chat's going first. I want to see what you're creating, and then we can slightly adjust it. We'll do it that way. It's the chat that are making this, not me. Let's create the next one. So, who's going... Is it like a side striker like Nacho? So are we going Cam or like a behind Vardy striker? Like a behind Vardy striker sort of thing. Is that what we're going with? Let me know. Dennis Pratt next. I don't think Pratt will go in the middle, so Pratt would go where Madders is, and Madders would go in Cam, right? That's where we go. John in the house. Hello, John. How are you? A Cam and 2 strikers together. Oh, okay. Is that what you want? Oh, sorry. I've done yes or no. A Cam. Type Cam. Yuri Tielemans in, then swap with Madders, says Lee. Don't you want Dennis Pratt to play? Okay, hang on. So, you want a Cam. Okay, so you want a Cam. So look, you're all telling me you want Cam. So let's put James Maddison as Cam, because that's what you're all telling me. So who goes right? Let's go back to the same question. Right. Right mid. Are we going Yuri or Pratt? Get those votes in. Yuri or Pratt? Get the votes in on the polls. I want to see them. Yuri. Everyone wants Yuri. Yuri, then sub Pratt. Tielemans. Yuri, MDS. Ooh, MDS. Why is the problem? Good. Thank you, Lee. Liverpool were bad yesterday. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes it's tricky to play a side that just come up. Momentum's there, you know. How did people want Yuri? He was terrible. A lot of people wanting Yuri. Am I just asking, mate? Says MDS. 63% want Yuri in, so Yuri wins the vote. You guys are the ones creating it. I'm the one putting it on. Youri Tielemans goes in. So which means we've changed formation because we've now gone 2 strikers. I don't think that's going to happen. But this is what you guys want. And this isn't the formation either that we picked at the start. Due to the fact that we've got no wingers anyway. We've got no Barnes. And who the hell does the right side, really? All Brighton's getting on. Bloody... I've got no faith in Perez on the right side. So... I don't know. Fofana Chelsea will happen. Says Chelsea is bigger than United. Well, if it does, it's going to be £100 million, mate. I'm happy with that. Don't forget he signed a 5-year deal with Leicester. So, okay, 2 up top it is. We've changed 2 up top. 1's Jamie Vardy. End of discussion. 1 is Jamie Vardy. So who's the other? There's no point even asking if Vardy starts. So who's the other? Second striker is... We're going Daka or we're going Nacho. Get them comments in. Danny's in the chat. Big up, Danny. I hope you're well, my man. Stop bantering my team so I'll remove the fucking mods. To be fair, he's literally mob because he's been here all his life. Dakar. Get those votes in on the polls. Everyone wants Dakar in. Poor Nacho's not getting no love. Marcel the legend. Dakar. Dakar. You're all Dakar. Wish this game was on TV. It is on TV around the world, just not in the UK. Leicester versus Brentford stream, says AFC Fan TV. Hey up. We've got AFCB. Is that Brentford fan? I can't tell. Or is that Bournemouth? Can't tell on the... It's Bournemouth, isn't it? How do you people want Dakar over Nacho? Says Barry in the chat. Looks like Dakar wins the vote. There's your team that you guys have picked. Any changes? Would you make any changes on that? There is your bet mate lineup of Danny Ward, Justin Castagna, Johnny Evans and Fofana, and Didi as your CDM, with KDH, Youri Tielemans, James Maddison as Cam, with Vardy and Daka up top. That's a lot of pace. I don't think that's going to work up top. I think you need Nacho, but it is what it is. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you guys voted it. That's what you guys want. That's what you guys are getting. Champion Daka, a man on Red Bull and a cheater on Austerian Red Bull. Can't believe Vestergaard reacted and moved to Fulham. I know, I've just seen that. Super Dazza texted me that over a minute ago. That's because no one's going to pay 85 grand a week for him, like we did. Need a Ward clean sheet for FPL, yes. Well, I might end up changing my BetMate lineup yet, because obviously some of these players that I've picked on my BetMate might not work. Speaking of BetMate, if you do want to play, please play along with me. It's the Super Sunday. I shall show you it now. Just remove this a second. There is your BetMate £600 pot. There's different entry fees as well. I think this one's £3 for this one. But there's my team there. It's a cross between Man United, Brighton, and Leicester Brentford. You've got to pick seven players. You've got to pick 7 players. They're my 7 players at the minute, plus 4 subs. It's fantasy football rules. You get double points for captain, 1.5 points for your vice captain. You get to pick a position each of your subs as well. So you get 1 goalkeeper, 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and 1 forward on the bench, as well as you're playing 7. So the rules are, you can't pick more than 4 players from the same team. So that's it, really. My team is as follows. I do apologise. I will get my team and read it to you. David De Gea in goal at the minute. Johnny Evans, Ben Mee, Maddison, Fernandes. I've captained Maddison. I've vice-captained Vardy. And I've gone with Trossard. On the bench, I've gone Danny Ward, Wan-Bissaka, Ericsson, and Danny Welbeck. So if you're going to play, now's the time. All you've got to do is click either on the link that's pinned in the chat or scan the QR code. Go and do that for me right now. Am I going today? I'm not sure about that one because it's going to be tight for time. So that's why I've also got a watch along ready to go as well. I did want to go to the game today because it's the opener. I really did. I don't know if I'll be able to with what's going on with Sarah's family. I don't know if she's going out for a bit or whatnot. So I'm going to have the kids and stuff. So I'm not quite sure what the situation is. But I can do the watch along in the house still. That's fine. So we'll see. But I'm pretty certain that I'm going to get a watch along running in a minute. So let me know if there's any changes. I'll do a poll now before we go. Any changes made to this side? Any changes? Throw in the poll there. Any changes? Let me know in the chat. Any changes? Let me know. Do the subs. I could do subs, but there's that many, to be honest with you. You could put so many on. You could put like Sumare on. I could do it all. I could put loads on. I don't. There's not much point. Oh, 54% say yes. Any changes? Oh, okay. Dennis Pratt in for Yuri Tielemans. Maybe Membi might start over NDD due to NDD's fitness, says Luke Cherry. Now our voting's gone down to no, so I'll give it a second. Get your votes in. Do you want any changes to this lineup? Do you think this is the lineup that's going to happen? I personally think that Iheanacho will start with Vardy if we was playing with two up top, but I don't think we're going to play two up top. I think it's going to be one. I think Vardy's going to play up top, and Brendan's going to sort out the midfield a bit different to how we've done it, but I don't see two up top, but who knows? Nacho over Daka and Pratt over Yuri, says Equexy. The team should easily beat Brentford, to be honest with you. Yeah, but Liverpool should easily beat Fulham and didn't, you know. Maybe Mendy might start over Ndidi, though, due to fitness, says Luke in the chat. Hope you're well, Luke. I've had to pull you 16th this season due to you not having a proper goalkeeper till January, says Oscar the Gamer. Ow, 16. Daka has been given number 20 and Hamza is now the number 29. That's right, yeah. And there's a few people that aren't very happy because I've had the Daka shirt and got the wrong flipping number on. So why did they do that? Why do they do that? Why did they release the numbers so late? They should be doing the numbers first so that when people order their shirts with the numbers on, that they get it right. I do think that's harsh. I know they've got a disclaimer like numbers and printed shirts can't be returned, but I think it's still quite harsh to do that to your fans. And that's all clubs do it. It's not just Leicester. I think that's really harsh. Daka's been given, though, the number 20 over the 29 shirt. Yeah, that's right. Yes, thanks. Hope you are, though, as well, says Luke. Yeah, I am all out of time, though, guys. Thank you for coming in. It looks like, really, there's no changes that you want to make because we're at 60 to 40% on the poll. And I am running out of time. I need to set up for the watch-along. And I also need to go out and go to the shops and get some food for later. So I'm going to be doing that. I shall see you all in about less than 2 hours' time for the watch-along show. In the meantime, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in a bit. Take care now. Bye-bye.